So I have not tested PCB. I'm going to do that on stream with you guys. But there's 4 different plate options that Bear said you guys could pick. The switches are Gateron Mink switches, which I haven't used before. So I'm not sure what would go good with them. But we have a half plate alu. We have a full size PP. Full size, this looks like PC. And then we have a half plate PP. So we got 2 PPs and we got an alu and PC. You guys want full size PP? So we have those 4 switches that we can pick from. And then for the keyboard, let's see. Keyboard. Let's look at the keyboard. Ooh. So this is The Moment by JJW. Thank you for sharing this moment. I'll test you. Thank you for the 15-month resub. Welcome back. Check it. Whoa. Okay, so I'm not peeling this off because Hello knows. Because I don't want that juju on me. But anyways, it's a nice slate. You can see it has. Oh yeah, so this is actually like engraved onto the board. Yeah. It does have a protective cover, protective film. Oh, so if you look right here, that's pretty cute too. So that looks like a heart in the middle. So it looks like phases of the moon, with a full moon with a heart in the middle. It's pretty cute. With a low centered USB port. So the weight, it does extend up here. So you can see that. Hi, Thok. Well, let's look at the curves. So this is pretty curvy right here. This is unique. Ooh, it's actually, so you can see it's actually curvy. Right? Yeah, she's curvy. She's curvy and she's wavy. Okay, and then you can see how the case is assembled. It does have this middle seam right here that spans across the entire board. Okay, so looking at the front lip, so there is no slope on the front, but instead the slopes are on the side. So if you look right here, you see it's a slope down on the side. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. So here is like the top of the board, and on the side it slopes down. But there is no slope on the front. So you can see it right here. So you see the slopes on the side. And then the middle seam. But yeah, this is the board that we're going to be building today. If you guys don't know, JJW also has a Cloud9, has a couple of other boards, but is really, I think a lot of his boards are really aesthetically pleasing. There's like small details on it that I think really add a nice touch. So for example, like the phases right here, you can see. Cloud9 was also really pretty with all the engravings. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but because of the film, you can see there's a line right here. There's like the accent line on the weight as well. You have your face back? I know, right? How long has it been since you guys have seen my face? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so this is pretty nice. I guess if you look at the weight, like inside, you can see there's like the machining marks. So we will take this apart later to look at it, but... Alright, but this is a keyboard we will be building. Very pretty. Nice blockers. Nice blockers, dude. Also, what's up, simp boards? How you doing? Sorry. Was that too soon? I'm sorry. Ignore me. Yeah, I'm so mean to my friends. I'm sorry. Changa, like, is getting fit, and I couldn't help but to say, like, baby face. He has baby face. I'm sorry, Changa. Hi, Alvin. You're literally here early. You had to say and hi that way. I don't know. I just woke up. Cut me some slack. All right. Which plate are we doing? We have 4 plates here. We have PC, half plate alu, half plate PP, full size PP. Which one do you guys want? Hey! What are you doing? Think I can't hear you? Turd cat. Let's see. We'll listen to this one. You want the full size PP? All the PP? Full size PP? Okay. Just to make things easier, we're just gonna do full size PP. Put the rest of this back. Whoops. So this is Bear's board. Thank you, Bear, for letting me build this. Cool. You're trying so hard to contain yourself right now. What do you mean? Okay. Let me put this back in. Protect the goods. Must protect the goods. Don't forget to lube the switches. You're joking. You're joking! I would have actually just like said, oh, we're gonna do a different build tonight. Because I have more builds. That I don't have to lube the switches. Look at all those birds. True. Oh, do I have any mods? They can change that. Justin has some issues with the H60, so this is the bakeneko PCB? Okay, cool. This is the gasket mounted board, it seems. And bakeneko PCB is O-ring compatible, right? This is a long cable. There's a guide for the gaskets? Do you have it? You can link it to me. Let me grab. Okay. Sounds good. Hi, Boss Cuss. In for a short stream? Maybe. These are C3 stabilizers, which are always a bitch to tune, so maybe. Yeah, it's a bakeneko PCB. Hi, JJW. Hello, Justin. Did you already put the gaskets? You may have. You may have. I didn't open it and look. Some of these are missing. Okay, so you already put them. Okay, so we're good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, fastest stream ever. Courtesy of Bear. You didn't know how to use my bot. The command is... It's a pin in the mod channel. Exclamation point... Yeah, if you check out the pins in the mod channel, it should have how to use it. He even soldered the switches on for me? True. Thank you, PC. You're not sure if the bakeneko PCB? Uh-oh. Bear? Paging Bear? Uh-oh. We're hearing conflicting things. Can someone link keyboard tester? My V is not popping up. JK. JK. Okay, backspace. This is K. No, that's L. K. Oh no. K. Q. W. E. This is E. Just force it! Oh my god. That sounds so scary. Okay. You guys are gonna hear clicks, but you're not gonna see it. I don't know why VIA is not working. Sometimes VIA just doesn't. Okay, so what's the deal with the... Oh, what the heck? VIA? Okay, so what's the deal with the PCB? Like, what was the problem with the H60? Dang. We were in for a short stream, and then Bossquest came and, like, really derailed that, huh? Because now the PCB might not even fit. I don't know what you mean by force it in, so... I guess when we get there, we'll find out. Okay, the PCB is working. Enter stab cutout might not be compatible with plate. Okay. I guess... Okay, so let me screw in the stabilizers. I haven't tuned them yet, but... Let me see if they will fit. That was the issue with the H60, I see. Two, three. Oh, so you think this one will work? Did a quick test by putting a few switches of plate PCB and place the build into the case. Okay. Okay. Established build? I actually built established build before. The Phoenix, the small one. Okay, so if this doesn't work out, then we'll be min-maxing a keyboard then. We'll see. You're gonna have to send another PCB? Yeah. Well, he was saying that the cable might be too far, right? Let's see. This looks like... This one? No. This one? Nice. Do I have to take these off? Yeah, I do. Up top, right here. Okay. I see. I'm trying not to peel off this foam because it's so shiny. I don't want to like do anything to it, you know. These builds, like these shiny backplates, must be like a nightmare for people who don't use like camera. Like shoobs. Okay, so this is interesting. So once you have the weight off, so you have these 4 visible screws down here. Once you take off the back plate or the back weight, you can see the remaining 2 case screws are hidden underneath. And this one. Remaining 3. Okay. Oh, so yeah, so the gaskets have already been installed. Cool. Does that look okay? Or do we want the cable to be like right here? I guess we want the cable to be a little further. Let me check. Bougie? I'm gonna wait a little bit because we might not even be able to use this. We'll see. So the cable was supposed to go underneath it, right? Like the cable is supposed to be like right here and then go underneath. Like, would that still work? Can I put the cable underneath it? Or is that like not good practice? So let me put one more switch because this escape one is kind of flimsy. I'll put it like right here. So should I pick like a less flexy plate? Oh, it would be something like it would be like this. There's room. Can you tell? Like, doesn't press down on the PCB case. Like, if you can see on the side. So that should be okay, right? So the issue... Is there case foam? There's not. So for those who don't know what the issue is, let me show you guys. There's no case foam though. So this is a different PCB, but normally the cable is supposed to stick out here and then come out. So that's what you have this weight cut out for, the cable. But the bakeneko PCB, it's actually right here. So it's underneath versus like being right here. So I don't know. Will this work? Because then it would be something like this probably. I have to like circle it around like this. So it'd be something like this. But this would be on the side. So something like this. As long as JST header is not touching the bottom case, should be fairly okay. PWA, see there's any movement at all. If there's movement before bottoming out. Any movement before bottoming out should be okay. Okay, let's see. Just tuck it in. Oh, so we're tuckers now, huh? Okay, let me see. Let me take this out. Oh, Hmm. Would it help if I like taped? If I taped this? I don't know, I'm just trying to think of like things I could do. Let me take this out. Okay, it doesn't hit it. Like there is some bounce, but it's not like bottoming out. Okay, there, just don't type very hard. Like, just don't slam. No slamming this. Should be okay then? Okay. All right. Alright, Cordell, you want the bougie? If Cordell's still here. Cordell! Oh, wait. What am I doing? Wait. Whoa. Oh, God. Okay. This one first. Okay, cool. Okay, when Cordell's back, I'll give him the Bill Bougie. Unless one of you wants to do it right now. The reason that Vin hasn't been doing the Bill Bougies is because he has to coach now on Fridays. He has games, which is unlucky. So he can't be here for keyboard streams unless it's like really late or really early. But during my normal hours, he can't be here. Yeah. And that's where all the other mods come in, right? Right? Any mods in chat? Today I was going to get some like fog lights, not fog lights, but like external lights for my car. So I have the option of getting lights on the outside of like my mirrors on the outside, like the rims. And so I was gonna do that because that sounded really cool. And I found out that the Subaru dealership, their labor is $200 an hour. Oh my god! Did you guys know that? Because they're having a St. Patrick's Day sale right now. It's like 30% off the stuff, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'll buy it since it's on sale, sure. And it doesn't come with installation. I was like, okay, well, how much is installation? They're like, well, we work at 195 an hour. And I was like, oh my god, so I paid 200 in parts and then 200 in labor. I mean, I'm all for people getting paid, right? But I was just like, oh my god, maybe I don't. That's like double. You know, double than what I like expected. So I had to quickly be like, oh, I'm sorry. That's a little too, like, that's a little bit more than I expected. I mean, maybe if I, like, didn't buy a keycap set and a keyboard and some artisans, like, you know. You have to head out early, but leave the assembly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, both normal, important. Okay. Thank you. See you later, JJW. GGW is the designer, in case you guys didn't know. Your chargeable labor rate's about 250? I just wasn't prepared for that. Because I asked, I was like, because they were like, okay, well, it's 195 an hour. It's like, well, how long do you think it will take to install it? They're like, oh, this is super fast, but like, unfortunately, like that, like an hour charge is our minimum. And so, thank you for the follow. So for me, it was kind of like, okay, never mind. Sorry, wasting your time. I felt bad. You don't get the 250 for your charge? Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it me or does this look really... Does this look not... Oh no. Look. I guess you guys can't see it. Okay, this is very like... It's scooped in the middle. So I gotta unscoop it. Yeah, so let me tell you guys what I learned today about my Subaru. Because a guy talked to me for like an hour and a half. So there's this thing called adaptive cruise control, which basically it's like a smart cruise control. Have any of you guys tried it before? Essentially, so Subaru has these 2 cameras on the windshield, and it basically uses those cameras to gauge. As well as the 2 cameras, it works really well. Yeah, it's pretty cool because it tells you, you can set like how far you are from like the car in front of you, and it adapts based off of your speed and their speed, right? So you can choose to either be like really close to them or like really far away from them. And yeah, it just calculates everything in real time from the 2 mirrors on top of the car. Yeah, and then it also steers to keep you in the lane. So if you start to veer, it will like fix for you. Like it'll do micro corrections to keep you in the lane. But yeah, he was just like telling me all about it and all about like the history and how to work and how to use it. You have a manual Subi? So that's the other thing, is that the Subaru I have, you can pick to, you can force it into like a manual. So there's like a plus and minus for like, quote, the gears, and there's no clutch. So it's, you can turn it into a manual, but it doesn't have the clutch, and you just use those tabs on the steering wheel to either go first, second, third, fourth gear, right? Because our Jeep is a manual. Yeah. Isn't that weird? Yeah, so he was saying that it's something for if you decide to go like off-roading, you know, instead of letting the car like automatically do it for you, you can like manually do it yourself. And so that was also pretty crazy to me. He said it's best when you're like on rough terrain and you're trying to like go over certain things, but he was like, you know, if that's not something you have experience with, I would not recommend it. But he's just like, sometimes, you know, people like using their own like manual rather than the cars. Usually gear limiting not actually shifting is best use. Oh, is it? Oh shit, sorry. And then apparently like, so I have the Sport Edition Subaru and you can go between like fuel saver or like sport. So he was like giving me an example. He's like, yeah, so say you're on the highway and then you see like a small opening for you to go. But if you're in the fuel saver and you're like pressing the accelerate and you notice it doesn't go as fast, you can switch to sports mode, which then raises your like RPM, and then you can slam on the brakes and like get through that little opening, and then you feel so satisfied because you're like, you like managed to get up there in that little window. And I was like listening to him talk, I was like, oh, I see. Like he was just like, this is one of my favorite features. And in my head I was like, oh, okay, so you like using it to just like cut in front of people. I was like, okay, I understand. He was just like so excited about it. But yeah. I just thought it was interesting that the example he gave me was like cutting in front of people. Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3. I mean, not necessarily like being an asshole, but what Dog Hair just said. Like if you're about to be sandwiched by cars, you can immediately like get out of that situation. But the example he was using was like being an asshole. Yeah. And he was like, that's one of my favorite features of this build. It's like, okay. Also, thank you for the follow. I mean, go ahead. Good morning, Bexis. How you doing? Oh! That's a Mintilly. I missed her stream. She had a stream like recently, but I missed it. I hope she's doing well. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna save these in a different baggie, just so they're all like consolidated. I have like so many YouTube videos I need to upload, but I've been playing Core Keeper and being like a lazy piece of shit. Playing video games until like 4 in the morning and not doing any of my content creation because I'm just gaming. I need to upload those soon. Am I doing split backspace? Split shift. Split shift regular backspace. My mom is like super convinced that by the time I hit 30, I'm just not gonna want to game anymore. She said like that's what like happened to her. Well, no, she said she hit 25 and she no longer wanted a game. So she was telling me like, you're my daughter. You're gonna hit 30 and you're gonna be like, I don't want a game anymore. And I was like, I really do not see myself not wanting the game. You still play games? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be a gamer for the rest of my life, I think. It's fun. I thought it was early access, so there wasn't going to be a lot, but there's actually surprisingly a good amount. I mean, but Keaton can tell you, like, I've always been a gamer. I feel bad that, a lot of times, like, my IRL friends wanted to hang out, but I'd be like, no. And the truth was, I was at home just gaming. Your body mechanics are really bad. Oh no. Also, Keen, I keep forgetting to give you your gift. What the heck? Well, grade 2 real true. It's just more responsibilities adulting, yeah. Hey TKO. How are the Zakus? Have you tried them yet? The crafts is straight for gift. Connor will probably give it to you. My room is a mess. No one is allowed in right now. You built 2 boards? Oh. What boards did you build? I think for front page, I'm gonna try and build 4 boards next week. And they're all gonna be early streams. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be awake to do those early front page streams. Oh yeah, I knew about the Amano. I didn't realize you built your F2. Where's the Momo at? In Cosmo? My cat? He's in the dog bed. Ginkgo has 2 beds downstairs, 1 bed in here, 2 beds in my room. Well, 3 beds technically. So she has a big dog bed in here. Did I get the dog cash somehow? No, I should. So here's the thing with... Thank you for the follow. Here's the dealio with the front page. So I'm already featured on the carousel for Women's History Month, right? if you go to the front page of Twitch and you scroll down, you'll see Women History Month. You'll see a couple different streamers that have been, you know, highlighted. And so I have a chance to appear on that, right? But I was also offered the opportunity to be on the very top carousel that you can like scroll across, right? However, the time slot they gave me was pretty bad, and because this was like a last minute thing, they don't have any other time slots. So the time slot I was given was 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. PT, so PST. But the thing is that I don't even start my stream until like 5 or 6 PT. And they said that, you know, they just don't have any other slots for that. So I can either move to a different week, but I would still get the same time slot. I can keep the week that I have right now, or I can give up my spot to someone else. But since they did it based off like a first come first serve basis, yeah, I would just be giving up the spot to someone else. Hi Eric. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it's a 12-hour window. And at any point during that time, I could be featured on the front page carousel. So how that works is, if I stream my WoW raids, I start around 5, right? 5 p.m. PT. And so I would only have potentially an hour to be on the front page carousel. Or if I did like my normal time, like right now, I'd be streaming, but I would not have a chance to be featured. So the idea is to potentially do earlier streams so I can be in the time frame of my front page slot. Sounds like you should do a subathon. No. I mean, I do have so that's the thing, is that it's a chance. You know, like there will be other streamers within that window, and I'm just one of them. So I have a chance to be on the front page carousel. But the thing is like, the longer I stream within the time frame of my slot, the higher chance I have being featured on there. But they said, you know, don't change your schedule completely for it, and don't, you know, push yourself to stream and all that jazz. So, I don't know. So this is an opportunity and not to like abuse it. But to me, it's kind of like, I feel like I have to move my streams. Because I either don't get featured at all, or I only have an hour to be featured. Well, Chan, hey, love your build streams. Hey, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like one or the other. It's like, we're giving you a time slot where you only have an hour, or you're not featured at all. So, what else am I supposed to do except stream earlier, right? So I'm thinking about going ham next week and doing 4 keyboard streams all earlier. So I'm thinking about starting keyboard streams at like 4. Because then that's 2, right? 2 in California time. So it'd be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and potentially Sunday. And I start all of those at like 4 p.m. my time. So for those who are joining in, I'm talking about how I should plan out my front page feature. Because I was kind of given a bad time slot and I'm trying to make the most of it without like abusing it. Because I do have like a backlog of boards that have just kind of been like on the back burner. So I have 2 Austin boards, I have a Switchco chair, I still have the Ava. What else do I have? Actually, I think that's it. I mean, technically I have 3 Austins, but I'm saving one of the Austins for a content creator. I really wanted to gift the red Austin to Manly Badass Hero because he likes the color red, but I haven't been able to reach him, unfortunately. I sent him like a business inquiry, but no luck. So I also don't want to just like send him a random keyboard to his PO box. But I wanted to build him a keyboard to congratulate him on 1 million subs on YouTube. Cause I watch his YouTube videos when I'm lubing. But I have not been able to get in contact with him, so unlucky. And then after what Scara did to his key cult, I don't want to give him any keyboards. Sorry, Jimmy. You have lost my trust. Thank you for the hydrate. So today I'm drinking Crescent Moon. Cashew, cinnamon, coconut oil, filtered water, Himalayan salt, vanilla bean, agave. This is like a healthy horchata. It's a healthy horchata!
Smooch.
Never forget what Scar did to his key cult? Yeah. Yo, any Shiro winners today? Any Shiro dubs? You kill some for some horchata? Yeah, so this is like a healthy horchata. It's really good. I like it a lot. I like strawberry horchata. Do you guys know 0 Degrees? 0 Degrees has a really good strawberry horchata, but the one in Austin shut down. So I haven't been able to get my strawberry horchata. You think you got your quota of Shiro for the year? Yeah. I won the Okie Dokie. The orange boy. Also, the last thing you build, you're too lazy to figure out what's next. Yeah. The full-size Austin, the green one, is mine, and I got nuclear data. Is that what it's called? I got nuclear something for the build, and I just feel like, ugh. I even have the switches lubed and everything. Like, it's ready to go, but I've just been lazy, so eh. You slacker. Alright, but I'm still doing like 2-3 client builds every week. Come on. TKO, that's the difference. Right? I got clients. Clients take precedence over my own personal builds. Your best client is yourself? No, it's not. I treat all my builds like shit. I don't put in like half the effort that I do for client builds. Hi, Mason. Yo, Mason, I saw you on Twitter. I saw you were outed on Twitter. Bro. You say it again too, I know. I'm surprised you managed to find her. Holy. Treat yourself as a client? I don't know about that. I've been kind of discouraged lately because so I try to answer like most questions that people send my way, but it's kind of been burning me out a little bit. And like there are so many things that people could research or look it up themselves, but they don't. And it's getting to the point where like I'm so tempted to just tell them like, this is something you could easily like look up, right? Of course, if it's like a very specific question and they don't know the answer, like I'll answer it. But when people ask you like, how do I lube this? You know, there are so many videos out there like explaining how to do stuff that it just kind of gets tiring. And I feel like I thought, so I was kind of scared that once I started charging for my builds that people would like make more like serious inquiries. But I've actually gotten a little bit more people who've like ghosted me, unfortunately. And I think my build service fees are pretty fair. But yeah, I've gotten tons of inquiries where like, you know, they reach out, they say, I would love for you to build my board. And they're like, but I need help picking out parts. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And so I tell them like, okay, well, you know, this is my build fee and this is how much everything will cost, and we'll look at cases together. And then I basically help them put it, like pick all the parts, and they're really excited for it. And then I don't hear from them. And then one person has messaged me, was like, hey, thanks for like helping me pick out the parts, but I bought all the parts, but I'm gonna go and ask this other person because they're gonna build it for me for free, right? Yeah, so like I help them pick out all the parts, help explain everything, and then because they tell me like, oh yeah, I'm fine with your build fees, like that all sounds great to me. And then I do all of that, and I did have one person who like quote ghosted me come back and say like, hey, I decided to have this other person build it for me because they're building it for free, but thanks for helping me pick out all the parts, you know? And that just like breaks my heart, you know? Because I sit here and I sift through all the parts with like their budget in mind, and you know, like I do the research for them, essentially. Pick out everything, and yeah, they'd say that to me. I mean, I'm sure they were trying to be nice and be like, hey, I didn't mean to ghost you, but you know, this is what I ended up doing, right? But like, it's either I don't source the parts for them or I charge a constellation fee. Lesson learned, right? I mean, I don't know, because it's like, I feel like an asshole when they're like, I need help finding parts, and I tell them, well, I'm gonna have to charge you for that. I mean, I'm sure like some people would be fine with it, but then others would be like, wait, you know what I'm saying? And I had another person where we picked out all the parts. Like, I sat there, I picked out all the parts and to like match it and everything. And then they asked me like, will I be able to achieve the sound profile? And I was like, let me like ask around. So I asked around like, hey, they want this case, they want that. Are they able to achieve the sound profile? And I had to tell them like, I had to go back to them and was like, hey, sorry, but you know, I talked to a few people and you're not going to be able to achieve this sound profile, but there are like alternatives. And they're just like, okay, well, until I find one that I really, really like, I'm just going to hold it back. And that to me was like fine, but I did feel a little sad because I was like, damn, you know, all that work, oh well. Any archetypes? No, I didn't answer. That one didn't feel as bad because they were just like, okay, well, you know, I don't really want to spend money until I find the board that I really want, so I'm just gonna wait. And that was fine. But the one where they were like, hey, thanks for finding all the parts, but I'm gonna go to this builder who's gonna build it for me for free, right? And so it sounds kind of bad, but I give people my prices up front. I'm like, this is the ballpark range of how much you are gonna have to pay, like plus or minus like $10-15. So if that's okay with you, then I can move forward with it. And like I've had people say like, oh well, you know, some people have assumed that shipping is included, like for me to ship back to them. And I'm just like, no, you will have to pay for shipping, right? And at that point, you know, I even like offer them like, oh, well, if you tell me where you're located, I can tell you like who some local builders might be that you can like reach out to them, right? But yeah, I had one person was like, oh, so you don't pay for shipping back to me? Like, I will have to pay like $40 in shipping. And I was like, yeah, because you have to pay for shipping to me and back to you. And they were like, wait, I have to pay for the shipping back to me? I was like, yeah. I guess they weren't expecting that. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I want to like help people, but it's just that's just me, you know, burning out a little bit because like I really do sit here and like try to make sure, you know, the things that I pick out for my clients are within their budget, are like good products, you know? Like I'm not just recommending like a cheap product like because it's cheap. Like I'm recommending something that, you know, I've heard other people have had good experiences with or that I've used and I really like. So I sit here thinking like, if I were this client, would I be satisfied with this product? You know? And it just feels bad when you like put in all that work and then they like ghost you. Yeah. But another like weird incident I had was one person wanted me to tune their stabilizers because they saw on YouTube that I, quote, tuned my stabilizers, right? And that she hadn't seen any other like streamers do that. So she wanted to send me like a set of stabilizers and have me tune them for her and then send it back. Which I don't mind doing, but it's better if you send me like a PCB or like a stabilizer tester so I have something to screw it into and send it back. Because if you just send like tuned stabilizers back in a bag like this, like the lube will shift, the wires could be bent. So there's like tons of different things that could go wrong, like in transit. Why are you tilted, TKO? Because of me? Don't worry, TKO. When we go to vacay, we can have girl talk, alright? We'll have pillow talk. So Terrence is going to California with me. So is my cousin. Yeah, where you like hold your pillows and you're just like holding your pillows and talking to each other. Like at slumber parties? Is that not the saying? Anyways. This is a different definition than you know? Oh. Do I want to know? Do I want to know? You want some Dan tossing? You don't want to know, okay. But anyways, so this person wanted me to tune stabilizers and like send them back like in a baggie, and I was like trying to explain to her why that's not a good idea, and then she told me that there was another builder that she had talked to who said that they could do that for her, and she was wondering why I couldn't. And I like had to explain to her. I was like, because things shift, and basically you would need to send me like a stabilizer tester. Like I could send it back to you in the bags, but things might get broken or things might shift in transit, and I just really wouldn't recommend that. And then yeah, she told me like, okay, but this other builder said that, yeah, she's just like, well, this other builder said they could do that. Oh, really? Okay, damn. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna use that phrase anymore. Sorry. I had a different definition in my head. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, someone told me what it meant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I had a completely different definition. But anyways, yeah, so I was just like, okay, well, why don't you go to them then if, you know, if they're willing to do it, but I'm not willing to do it. And they told me, well, they're not available. And I was kind of like, okay, well, you know, do they have a wait list or anything? And then she told me, yeah, they do have a wait list, but I don't really want to wait. And I had to tell her, I was just like, hey, look, I really don't feel comfortable doing that. So, you know, yeah, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. And she's like, well, what if I send you the entire build? And I was like, okay, yeah, like I'd be down to do the entire build for you if that's what you would prefer instead. And then she didn't respond to me. And like a few weeks later, she was like, hey, are you still available to tune my stabilizers? So she went back to it, right? And I was like, hey, like we discussed before, like if you have like a stab tester or anything like that, you can send it over to me or send me your build. Like I thought I was potentially going to build it for you. And she's like, well, I found someone else to build it for me, but I still want you to tune my stabilizers. And I was like, why don't you ask the builder you're going to build it for you? And she's just like, well, that's like an additional charge. Because I wasn't charging for my stabilizer tuning, right? And I was like, it would make more sense for you to ask the builder to tune and build it for you, right? And she's just like, alright, I guess you're right then. Well, thanks anyways. And I was like, okay, that was really weird. Super strange. But okay. Yeah, and then another thing I had was when I built that pre-built keyboard, and they sent me like this tape, and I made sure to ask them like, are you sure this is the tape you want to use for tape mod? And they told me like, yeah, like this is the tape that, you know, my dad uses. He's a mechanic or something like that. He uses it for muting, and you know, no, it was like aluminum tape, right? He sent me the wrong tape, right? He sent me the wrong tape, but I made sure like, hey, is this the tape you want to use? Like, and then he was like, yeah, like that's the tape my dad uses, and you know, it'll be fine. And I was just like, okay, if you're sure this is the tape you want to use, like, so then I put it on and then I tested it, and I mean, it worked. It worked, right? That's the thing, is that whenever I put it on and tested it, it worked. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm just like the dumbass, and like, I don't know, there's like some kind of unknown tech here. And they messaged me when they got the keyboard, and they cursed at me. They're like, what the fuck did you do? Like, my keyboard's not working. My keyboard's not fucking working. Like, did you break it before you sent it? And I was like, what? It's like, no, like, you can look on the stream, you can see everything is working, like, I tested it, like, I got mad because he said fuck to me, right? I was like, no, everything's working. I used the tape that, you know, like, I made sure to ask. And then he looked at it, he's like, this is the wrong tape. Like, you can't use metal on, like, electronics. And he was basically like telling me that I had made a big mistake, and I was like, okay, well, first of all, you sent me that tape. Second of all, you know, I asked you beforehand because, you know, something was wrong. I made sure to ask you beforehand, right? And he was like, well, fuck, is my board just broken now? Like, I sent you the wrong one, but like, is it just broken now? It's like, no, it's fine, because just take off the tape and it should work, right? And it did. But he's just like, yeah, like, you really can't put metal because it's gonna short it, and, you know, it should be like common sense. I deleted him. I deleted him so fast so he couldn't message me again. Because it was just like, I was so mad. He was just like, well, you know, everything's working and it feels fine, but yeah, you just really can't use this type of tape on it. I was like, okay. I was like so mad because I was like, you're the one who sent me that tape. I asked you. I tried to make sure with you. And here you are explaining to me why I was wrong. You know, and I was just like, okay, that's why I stopped doing pre-builds. That's why I was like, I'm not doing any more pre-builds after that experience. I deleted him off my friends list so he could never message me again because I was so mad. It's just the fact that he cursed at me. He used the F word, was like, did you like fucking send me a fucking broken board? And the fact that he was like trying to explain to me why the tape that he sent, right? was the wrong tape and why it was my fault for putting it on the board. And I was just like, no, I'm done. Like, I deleted him and I told my chat, I'm not doing any more pre-builds because people want to do weird ass shit with pre-builds and I'm just not for that life, you know? I'm not going to do these weird things for your pre-builds. And the thing is like I put a lot of work into that pre-build. Like I desoldered it, I desoldered everything, and then I resoldered, lubed the switches and all that jazz. And then I modded, where I like quote tape modded. No, it was just like the freaking ducky one. Yeah, I did a lot for that board. The fact that like you have the audacity to message me and like using curse words and then trying to explain to me like why your mistake is actually my mistake. There's just some things that I just don't want to put up with. I swear, if someone messaged me, because I've seen this new mod where people put pennies in their board. If someone just sent me a pre-built and sent me a bag of pennies, was like, I want you to penny mod this, I would literally take all those pennies to like a coin machine and cash that in. Yeah, look up penny mod. I'm not even joking with you. Yeah, I would take the dollar bills that you get from it and put it on the back. Because using dollar bill mods is way safer than using penny mod. I also want you to sort through all the pennies and only use pure copper pennies before 1982. Oh my god. I think you're supposed to do silicone pour over the pennies to keep them in place before it. That's probably the right way to do it. But I've seen some crazy stuff on YouTube, and I've seen people not use this silicone thing. Yeah, you can look up penny mod. I think what Mohuba said is the correct way to do it because it acts as like a weight, right? But there are people who see penny mod, misunderstand, and then just put like a shit ton of pennies into their board to give it like heft and to also change like the acoustics or whatnot. But it's just, yeah, just YouTube it, penny mod. You want to mod your real voice? I don't know how to do Topra mods. I'd be down to learn. You're gonna mod if any mod your icky? I think Hippio just released a video. I want to say he used like kinetic sand to mod his keyboard. I could be wrong. I know he put Play-Doh in his spacebar to dampen it. Yeah. I mean, if anyone asked me to put sand in the keyboard, I would literally tell them to do it themselves. But the thing is that people don't listen necessarily. Yeah, I didn't watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail and I was like, oh my god. Hippio is so chaotic. You won't pour concrete in your keyboard build? No. Okay, TKO, like, we say that, but then people actually do it. That's the thing. It's like people watch videos and then they actually think it's like, oh wow, it sounds so good. Let me try it myself. That's probably a random thing if you put in keyword. I'm not that content creator. ABS mod. Oh my gosh. Can you put curvy queso? No. I would highly recommend not putting anything perishable. Wasn't there I see a group buy recently for concrete? Was there? That doesn't... I mean, maybe it's not bad. Does queso go bad? It depends. If you're using Velveeta, you're probably okay for a couple years. No offense to people who like Velveeta. Concrete sounds like a terrible medium for a keyboard case in terms of acoustics. I mean, there's like wooden keyboards too, right? Isn't that also like bad for acoustics? I heard that like wooden keyboards have like they can shrink. Real Texan Quesos Velveeta Rota. I'm not sure about that one. What changes sizes with humidity? Yeah. I've never built a wooden keyboard, but I'd be down. Hey, Kiwi. Yo, Kiwi, I saw your story and you're watching my stream in the background. Nice. Oh. Damn. PCU, see that message? Oh man. Jeez. Can you ban that person? Thanks, PC. Thank you. So I have auto mod on to level 3, and anytime there's like a sus message, auto mod blocks it. This person came in and said F you, and then called me a racial term, and then they said sorry, my brother was on the PC, was on my computer. So, and then they just followed me. Yeah. Very nice, dude. Anyways. So the reason I have auto mod set to 3 is because I'm going to be featured on front page as well as the carousel. So front page carousel as well as like the shelf. So there are going to be increased quote trolls. And so there's going to be a lot of new people coming in that will, you know, make those terms. So I'm thank you Upas for the follow. So yeah, there's a lot of things this month. So this month, Women History Month, I'm gonna be on the shelf, and then I'm gonna be on the front page next week. And then I'm also raising money for Cal Madsen. Hello, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Welcome to the Potato Club. You now have. Look at all these emotes you have now. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Wait, 4 months? Just kidding, I can't read. Welcome back. You now have all those emotes again. Your potato, yeah. I'm also raising money for Earth Hour WWF from the 11th to the 27th. I'm just doing like a chill charity stream, but yeah. I did have a goal of 500. We're $300 in, but I don't have anything crazy planned out. But I am just like slowly raising money until the 27th for them. So lots of things going on. Front page, shelf, as well as raising money for charity. Yeah, I've been busy this month. World Wrestling Federation? No, but if they reached out to me, I would consider. I was reached out by a couple different charities, but ultimately this is the one that I went for. You've been subbing for XXW Jam? It's good, right? F's in chat? You Moonlight as a wrestler? Who's the one guy that I really like, that I watched growing up? Not John Cena. Oh man. Undertaker? Is that who it was? The guy who had like the painted face. I don't know. He's just like classic. Is it Undertaker? Is it Overtaker? Ultimate Warrior? The Around Taker? I don't know. I used to watch it when my uncle would have it on the TV, and I thought like he was so cool. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, shoot. A Jason Taker? The Loot Taker? The wrestling matches used to be like so flashy, and now the fighting stuff I see is like all so scary. Undertaker lives in Austin. That's probably why I liked him. Hot News Taker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's this like old wrestling. I used to watch it when I was like a kid. And like you would think, oh man, that's so violent, but I just thought it was like okay, this is gonna sound really bad, but I just assumed it was like white people kung fu, and there was probably a reason why they liked watching it. That was my thoughts as a little kid. I'm sorry. You know, as a little kid, you just don't know any better, you know. White people kung fu, yeah. It's just like so flashy, so showy. Whereas like, yeah, like if you, what was the Jackie Chan movie? The Drunken Master? Oh, I love that movie. But it's like the same thing. It's just like so showy and it's like funny. And they all have like their special move. And so I just thought wrestling was the same thing. It was just like white people kung fu movies. White people shows, you know. Guess Jackie Chan was still making movies? Yeah, same. Rush Hour? Oh man. We were talking about Rush Hour the other day, actually. Funny enough. Because I was talking about the different tones in Cantonese and Chinese, and how like certain tones can mean different things. Oops. And so I was just like, oh yeah, like it's in rush hour. I think your favorite line was he's like drinking some booze and his mama, what does it say? Mean his skull means it's the good stuff. Jackie Chan is 67. I haven't seen Jackie Chan make a appearance in a while. It's probably just like chilling. I saw they're making a new Star Trek movie. Did you guys see that? I know this because I get a lot of Twitch ads for it. Yeah, so today we're building The Moment by JJW. Bear Cable sent me this board, so I'm building it. JJW was here earlier, but he left. So we're gonna see if so this may or may not be compatible. I mean, we checked it, it looked fine, but if like when I build it and it shorts out, then we'll know. You know what I like? Wait, what's it called? Where's Grandpa? He's like Humo Gogoe Fahita, or what does he say? But it's just like Grandpa doing this. Oh, it's an animated series. What's it called? But he's just always like this. Jackie Chan Adventures? That was really good. Yeah. So good. Solid Cantonese, I know. I know my Cantonese is bad. What do you think about the minks? They're not bad, I mean... Okay, so I'm not like a Switch expert, you know? I can't like press it and be like, the upstroke is slightly delayed compared to the downstroke and the actuation, you know? I can't do that, okay? For me, it's like, yes, this feels like a linear. Yes, this feels like a linear. It's not scratchy. I can tell you that, but... Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me show you guys. I got some new switches in. I'm a sucker for cute switches. So these are the Corby switches from Canon Keys. Super cute. I love them. Yeah, the Corbs to match my Corbies right here. And then I also have these. So Popcorn sent me these. These are the Miss Piggy ALS switches. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, ALS switches, JWK. These are so cute! So I have just like a bunch of pink switches now. So for me, when it comes to switches, for me it's just, is it scratchy? How heavy is it? Is it bouncy? For example, like if does it have a double spring? Stuff like that. You need to build a pink board now? What does ALS mean? I have no idea. That's just what it says on the back. ALS. Yeah, so Popcorn sent these out to me. Thank you, Popcorn. Thank you, Mikivo. A linear switch? Oh. Average shit. No, a linear switch, I guess. But I just bought these. And I also got Retro Mizu and Peaches and Cream Light for my sister. I just built her an Icky. A Peaches and Cream Icky. But I gave her Geek Arc Black on White. And so I'm gonna swap out the keycaps for her. Epsilons. Those are from Prevail? I like Prevail. They're really nice. You know, funny thing, Prevail, they were the first vendor to ask me if I wanted to be affiliated with them. And then the second was Bear Cables. It's coming to say hi. Hi, White Silence. Not to call you out or anything, Bear. You'll sponsor me $5 a month? If you manage my social media, that's all I need. You got your Evo V linears? I didn't ask you about No. I was like so shy back then because I didn't know like how to approach people about affiliations or how to like sell myself. So I like panicked and I'd be like, okay, like I might not be the smartest, like the world's smartest or best keyboard builder, but you know, I'm into gaming. Well, so here's the thing is the reason why I hesitated and why I hesitate with other like vendors is because I want to make sure that I've bought from them before I say yes to them. Because I think it's a little sussy to just agree without like actually like knowing their products, without actually knowing the vendor or stuff like that, you know. Like I in good conscience could not like be affiliated with someone that I like didn't support or that I hadn't bought from before. So it's like the people that I am affiliated with, I feel comfortable with them, or I've talked to like, you know, the people who run it and stuff like that. Yeah, now look at us. I like force Bear to send me builds. Bear, I need content. Send me content. Yeah, true. Send me content, but you have to send me lube switches or else I'm not gonna build it. Right, Bear? No lube switches? No way. Yeah, no loop switches. Actually, it's the same with Terrence because, like, Terrence was looking for switches. I was like, you want my Zaku's? And he's just like, no. I'm like, but they're looped. Okay. That's how you get us, right? You say, do you want these switches? No, they're looped. Alright. Alright, give them to me. I guess I will take them. He's Lube Goblin and Cannon Fodder. No, he's not my Lube Goblin. He just has to lube his own switches. I do have a Lube Goblin though. I do indeed. What do you want? Unlooped switches in the board? I mean... if that's what you really want... Sure. The rare Lube Goblin? I did, but he's in California. I'm not about to tell you guys because I don't want him to like have a queue. Imagine finding a goblin and then everyone else goes to him and then he has a queue. I would be so sad. You're just being selfish? Yeah. Yeah, I am, okay? I saw what happened with Das Uberslaw. No. You guys find your own Lube Goblin. Find your own. Like, just find your own, okay? I found this one. You guys can find your own. Continue with this, so... TKO, the reason why you got Lube Zaku's is because my Lube Goblin has no queue. Okay? You will suffer as well. I'm just saying. But anyways. Sooner or later you'll find them? No. 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 Stop. I'm not telling you who they are. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I'm not telling you guys. You guys some cowbell next to some stupid suggest? I'm down. Okay, people sliding into my DMs now. Hey, what's the name? The F1's pretty dang. Did you get new screws? I do matcha lattes. Alright, I'll tell you later. Oh, nice. Wait, so we never found where your screw set went. I bet your partner is gonna be like, hey, I found them. Like 6 months later. He's literally gonna be like, hey, I found these in my sock drawer. Like 6 months later. These are yours, right? Nixies. Are those the ones that are like $200 a switch? Yeah, so we have no idea where they went, right? Because Reagan was telling me that it wasn't in the box. Because he asked me, he was like, did Kiwi send you the screws? And I was like, if they're not in the box, then no. Dude, Reagan's an actual saint. You guys don't know space cables? Reagan has saved my butt. Ah. You know how I know Reagan is a good person? Because Ginkgo likes him. My butt. Ginkgo is in love with Reagan. Something about him she just loves. Butt. Whose butt we suck in? You wanna meet Ginkgo so badly? Let's see, who in chat has met Ginkgo? I know Alex has. I don't think Bear has. I need to meet Bear's doggo too. Ginkgo loves Kiki too. Yeah. Ginkgo's not good with other dogs. Unfortunately. She loves people, but when it comes to other dogs, it's like... Kiki's an asshole too. Yeah, so Terrence has a corgi named Kiki. She's got that dumpy. She's super cute. I remember going to Terrence's house and Kiki was just like, hello, are you gonna pet me? Are you gonna pet me? Can you please pet me? Alright, Kiki. I got you, Kiki. Let's see, when you go to the next, you'll bring Jazz. Okay. I would love to meet Jazz. Oh, did my music stop? Kiki the flip. Wait, what? I didn't know you had a Instagram for Kiki. Can you like post the Instagram link? What the? Oh. Oh. Kiki has some serious side eye. You don't want to send the link willy-nilly? Wow, you're so polite. I thought we were on terms where we could just send stuff willy-nilly. Let's see. You have an Instagram for your dog too? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, Chunga? Oh my god! I'm gonna tell Keone you said that! Per Keone! Keone always reposts your stuff. He's like your #1 supporter. Did you just treat him like that? Damn. It's okay. I got a burn on Chunga the other day. Chunga's getting swole. I was like, the muscles but still baby face. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Yeah, that was me. You were dying. Yeah, that was me. Thank you for the follow. That's okay, Chonga. You're making them gains. What, a dagger? Yeah, but that's how you know I'm friends with you, when I start to insult you. I mean, Terrence and I roast each other all the time. I stopped playing Wordle for a little bit, but those tweets are always like super funny to me. Do you guys remember Words with Friends? I was so bad at keeping up with that. People would literally wait weeks for me to make my move. Using Gateron Mink switches. I'm just making sure everything's seated. Some things were like a little loose, but they're all good now. Okay, 4 switches. You confirmed this thing's gonna fit. Do you need a Dremel the case? We confirmed there wasn't really that much dip. So technically it should work. But if not, I'll just tape something. I mean, I tested it and it didn't dip that much, so we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. On your way to the Dremel? Oh no. Did you guys watch what's it? Omnitype's stream where they're unboxing the wet GMK boxes? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You only watch XXW? Thanks, Mango. Did you guys know Mango has been subbed for 45 months? Mango started watching me when I was a Dota streamer. So, like, yeah. $45 that's older than me? Same. I think Dan? It's like Justin, Dan, Ajax, Mango, Emo, Yeah, so emo is 46 months. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to clean up my desk a little bit. I have to get my stickers out, my little resin flex. My I Love Mikibo sticker. Okay. Alright, we're good. Also, I saw that Ryan was streaming today. Lilsax? He's back! I was watching his story, or looking at his story. He's like, I'm gonna stream, but I'm gonna take a nap beforehand. I actually was watching his story as I was like laying down to nap, and I was like, nice. Both napping before our stream. He knows what's up. Okay. I think he's streaming right now. But has he started his build? Has Ryan started his build? I imagine he's gonna have like a 4 or 5 hour stream. The board is on the table, but he hasn't started yet. Oh, so I'm gonna beat him. .5 hours in. Oh my god. Okay, let me drink some of my healthy horchata and then we'll get started. Also, is Bear still here? Bear, I need to talk to you about a business inquiry from a esports team. Remind me, okay, before I forget. Yeah, just remind me. Alright. Here we go. Soldering. Here we go. So my fan is on. If I sound like a little robotic, it's because the fan is on. So I just push these, the ones on the side up, make sure they're fully seated, just because the one on the edges, I feel like tend to be the ones that can come loose a little bit. So just making sure that the side ones are really secure, and then the rest should kind of just fall into place. And usually when I seat switches, I try to make sure that they're all fully seated, but sometimes that's not the case. So now that these... Let me do this other side. Do the side and the space bar. Hi, Vin. Are you still coaching? Did you just get home? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're soldering. Actually, I haven't seen Forbidden today either. I hope he's staying okay. He might be playing Elden Ring. We won just one game again? Oh, so you're back now? Inability Mutant Towers, so new flight reservations? Yeah, you got it. If it's for your parents, nice. We need you to make the build bougie. Marshmallows, thank you for the party. The rate of 6. Hello, welcome everyone. So I'm a soldering fan on right now, so if I sound like a little robotic, that's why. But thank you for the raid, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome, raiders. My name is Patricia, Patty, xinxinwong, XXW. I am currently soldering this board. Yeah. Went to the Korean spa. Oh my gosh. Makers at crafting. What were you making and crafting today? Okay. These are all seated, so we can go. EBT Superstar? Austin with box jades? Oh my gosh, that's actually the same configuration as the one my boyfriend has. He has an Austin round 2 with box jades. That sus board's built for him. I felt bad because sus board streamed that and people are like, box jades, what the? Okay, this switch pin's a little weird. Push the box jades into owl play because your fingers. Oh no. I know that feel. Box crystal jades are even better? What are box crystal jades? I'm looking for my desolder whip. Box shades has 5 pins, clear bottom housing slightly. Oh my gosh. Alright, I wanna try them. I'm gonna wait on this one. This one, the leg is like bent, so it's not like the full triangle. But I don't know where my desoldering wick is. Are you happy with the... Oh, are you the designer for EPBT Superstar? Oh yeah, this switch pin is like broken. Not broken, but it's like bent. Oh, welcome to the stream. Congrats on your group buy. You went, through Mikibo, right? Oh, yeah, a little bent. We love Mikibo! Yeah, as you can see, I love Mikibo. We love Mikibo! We love popcorn. Popcorn is a saint and an angel. You know why popcorn is like... I know she's like a good person. I was kind of in a sussy situation, and she was just like, at a party, she's like, you want me to come pick you up? She's like, you want me to... I'll leave my party right now. Come pick you up. Like, so nice. Like, she offered to leave the party she was at. Come pick me up. But I was fine because Vin came. Vin came to my rescue. It's funny, the extra special free logo pickup? Yeah. She's so funny. She was like on a plane to Japan. And she had like too much sake, I guess. Or she was partying hard on sake. And then like, I just have like donating like a shit ton of bits. And the next time she's on Twitch, she's like, where'd all my bits go? The East Coast keyword is suffering lonely. I'm actually not in Cali. I'm in Texas. So I feel your pain. Yeah. I was just in California to visit. East Coasters, you have like Diego. Although Diego doesn't seem like the type to go out very often. He's my anime brother, just like with Mango Head, so I imagine he just watches anime, doesn't go out, builds keyboards. I feel like there's not that many central key people. We have a lot of designers. Texas has a lot of keyboard designers. You're Virginia? Wait. You might have soy. Where's soy again? You might have soy. Virginia. Wait, don't you have novel keys? Or is my geography like completely wrong? Oh, I see. I see. In Texas, we have vendors and designers, but as far as keyboard streamers, I only know like 3 or 4. All the keyboard streamers are in California. DC. You have... Closer to DC? You have Max F, right? Is Max F DC area? You're a beginner, you don't know any keyboard people. Which area do you live in? If you don't mind saying. Is there keyboard specific discords for certain regions or certain states, but I just joined all of them anyways. New York State? Oh! New York, you have like Manoli, Diego, Halloween. Wait, Terrence, the Houston meetup, is that your brother's coffee place hosting that? Or is that a different roaster? Okay. Yeah, I was like, is this TKO's? Wait, so Terrence, you're not gonna be there for the meetup? Doesn't it overlap with our trip? Or did I remember the date wrong? You know, oh yeah, true. I mean, but this trip is gonna be more exciting than that meetup. Not to, like, put it down or anything, but if you know, you know, right? Like, we know why this trip is gonna be awesome. Say you're damn nice. Good luck with meetup plannings. Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm always excited to meet designers. Okay, a lot of designers I know are mean as shit to me. Like Dandruff? Is Dandruff mean to you? Do you know Dandy? Dandy's so mean. Actually so toxic. Dandy and Soy. Actually, Soy's like hit or miss. You never talked to him? Okay, well, he's mean. I tagged him in a giveaway post and he's like, imagine thinking that I'm your friend. I'm like, alright. Alright, Dandy. I'm never buying your sets again. The Okie Dokie collaboration for your set just happened. It's super cute. I thought about entering it. Let's see. Dandy's an angel? No, he's not. I've been using stock such as stabs. You wanna leave it? You don't know what is a good stab. Feels like such your own keyboard area. Oh! Let's see. Do you have like an address you would be comfortable sending? Because I can send you like lube switches versus like not lubed so you can tell the difference. If you'd be comfortable with that. Cause I know that struggle, right? When I first started building, I didn't really have much to compare to, like in terms of like what was good and what was not good. It wasn't until like I met up with people that I really felt the difference between like what was considered quote good or not good. I also had people who sent me stuff, so I had like a baseline. But if you have like a PO box or like an address, you'd be comfortable for me to send you like lube switches versus like stock, so you can kind of feel the difference. I'd be down to do that. if you're comfortable with it. Yeah, I know that feel. Like not knowing what's good and what's not good. But I had a lot of help, so... Yeah, if you want to message me on Discord with an address that you're comfortable giving to me, and I'll send you like a few stock so you can feel it, and then a few loops so you can also feel that. So I'll send you different switches so you can really like tell the difference. Yeah, no problem. If I can find like an extra stabilizer tester, I could probably send you a set too, like just some rocks that I have. But I'll let you know. Just send me a message. We'll figure something out. It's a silver one. Kirby or Hangul, do they even? Some people think your set is a Kirby? Wait, really? That's not even like Kirby's color. Okay, but if they were a true Kirby fan, they would know. That's not Kirby's colors. It's a meat stick. Oh. The meat stick would look kind of sus. There's nothing wrong with sus. In my opinion. I saw the Okie Dokie collaboration for your set. It was so cute. So cute. I've been in a deep resin hole lately. Like I'm trying to trade artisans and stuff now. I'm like thinking about making a wish list and like a trade list, like ugh. Oh, I love Keycaps too. They're so nice. Did you have a I always say her name wrong. Omibon? Is that her name? Or was she just doing a superstar one for fun? Omipon. Yes. Were you doing a collaboration with her? I saw she had the bean one, but I wasn't sure. She's so nice. She actually... We met on TikTok. Yeah, I always say her name wrong though. She's such a sweetheart. She seems like it. Okay, so that was for yours. Okay. Because I remember seeing her sculpt before, and then she brought it back, and I wasn't sure if it was a collaboration. or if it was she was just making them for funsies and it just so happened to overlap. Okay. It was for fancies only, so yeah. Okay. I just want the Okie Dokie stripey, the stripes. So cute. Okay, so Bear wrote it on here. 205G, 60 grams, spring swap 105 oil deskey films. Yes, tulip clay. I actually have an artisan by her. She made me a custom ginkgo one. Bear has cool hair. Oh, you have lat? Oh. Gonna need a switch bougie? Yeah. The people love Maple Story. Okay, so it's actually soldered pretty clean, so I'm not gonna clean it this time. But I will test the switches before we get started. Oh wait. Get a shiny Sylvia and just leave. Yeah, I managed to get a custom spot. Any Shiro wins? I wish. You want a Shiro collab so bad? Oh, she didn't have any spots. Cypher Milmax, no build? Yeah, it's just Milmax. Okay, Via's being kind of weird again, so I'm just gonna go to keyboard tester. Aww. I just won my first lat. I'm so happy. I'm probably never gonna win another lat ever again. Shiro, BBW Kiwi, forever elude you. Yeah. That's a hard clank sound? Yeah, that was keyboard tester because Via's being a little weird right now. Okay, I don't know why I put this back together because I'm just gonna have to take it apart again. Yeah. You won 2 lats. I won the... Okay, so I know why I don't win lats. It's because I always go for arrows, like a greedy MF, but I managed to win the GMK Lavender arrow set. I managed to do it. When will you start smelting your own backplates? I don't trust myself with that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, that would look really nice. You could try asking Toki P. You don't even try on arrows? Yeah, I mean, that's my bad. I just always go for the arrows. Is it weird if you reach out? I don't think so. No? Yeah, I mean, I always try on arrows, so that's like my own fault for not winning, you know? But when I do win, it feels so sweet. I mean, you could probably still reach out and see. There's no harm in reaching out. What's the lead time on EPBT at the moment? You just won your first slot. Pink Encircle Escape Key. Oh my gosh! For the Valentine's Day? 1 year. I mean, 1 year's better than, you know, 2 years. Copium. There's few sets of enemy queue that didn't make their PBT production file, so let me just leapfrog out your samples sooner than later. Ooh, that's tech. That is a tech. Extras haven't given you... Vendors haven't given you extras yet? Oh. Okay, so before I trade this in, so let's look at the gaskets because, what the, why did Via just like pop up now? Anyways, so if you look at the gaskets, they're pretty interesting because you have these gaskets, like your Poron gaskets, or I don't remember if these are Poron. I forget the name. Anyways, so you have these gaskets, and then you also have this one right here. So this is like a harder, and the reason for that is you see this indent right here. Let me show you. So you see this cutout right here, and you see this one right here. It lines it up. So this isn't rubber, this is like hard plastic, it feels like. It's not rubber. So you see the cutout on the plate aligns with this. It's like a plastic standoff, right? So let me show you guys. So that's how you can kind of align it based off the plastic standoffs right here on each edge that kind of keep the plate in place. Right, so you have the gaskets on your normal places, but then you have a smaller gasket, and then you have this hard plastic standoff that aligns with the cutout on the plates, so you make sure it's fully seated, right? So this is just like an extra, I guess like an anchor Pretty interesting, right? So you can see it right here. So this is slightly elevated or slightly higher. So you can see right here. You see how it sticks out like this? Yeah. Thank you for your support. Yeah, Vin went ham. Vin Sanity went ham. Because he plays Maple. Like, sometimes he'll be like, wait, I'll respond in a bit. I'm doing my dailies. I'm like, okay. He's like, BRB dailies. Like, okay. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes, you know? It do be like that. Did you ask Steeg for a collab? I wonder if he would revisit that old colorway. I feel like... I don't know. I just feel like a Deke collab is a must. Oh, really? Nice. Cool. Okay, so it should fit. Okay, so I just have to line it in a certain way to make sure that the JST cable fits. Okay. Like I just have to like fold it on itself. Just jam it. Okay. I'll just jam it. Don't need to scare. Oh, I did need to. I was just trying to make sure I could actually like, finagle it. Oh, shoot. I wanted to finagle it correctly first. Oh, you're gonna try and do a collaboration with Sandin? Okay. We're just gonna jam it in. Okay, sorry, Cable. Sorry, Cable. In you go. Goodbye. Good luck. Okay, it's saying it doesn't want to. Okay. It wouldn't. Oh, so they're trying to get permission again. Is what you're saying. Because they only got like a certain amount. Yeah. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. My greasy ass fingers. You can take off? No. Thank you for the follow. That's a one-way ticket to Grease Town. Fingerprint Town. I got my sweaty gamer fingers. I must keep it pristine. Put your thumbprint? No, that's how you steal my identity. I'm not falling for that. You need to go to sleep now? You need to build a second Austin tomorrow morning? Alright. Have a good rest. Thank you for the raid. Good luck with the Austin. I will check out your stream too. I didn't realize you were a streamer, but now I know. But congrats on your set, and thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hi Ken, what's up? Oh Ken, I got my switches in. I'm gonna send them to you pretty soon. You wanna see them? Popcrate sent me these Miss Picky. And this one. I'm gonna send these to you soon. You get worried? Yeah, same. I don't even use that WoW stick like automatically anymore. Like I just don't even. They're cute, yeah. Okay, time to pray that it will be fine. You guys care that I use Pono? Or should we show chat? Shiny butt. Okay, I'll grab a new keycap set. I won't be lazy. Pew pew pew. Maybe. I'll just get a little sweaty. Give my consent? Alright. Alright. Ah! Okay. I'll show it after I open this. So I bought this a long time ago. It's by Candlesticks. I'm using her desk mat right now, actually. And this is a DSA set. I'm a fan of DSA. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really bought from Key Company ever since, I don't know. It's just some weird stuff happening with Key Company that I didn't like feel comfortable really supporting them. Maybe they've gotten better, but I bought this set a while ago before all that happened. I hope they treat their designers a little better now. But I heard some pretty bad things. So personally, I hope these are okay. And the reason why I wanted to disclose that was just because I know some people don't like Key Company. Oh. But I do want to clarify that I don't know what their deal is now. I hope it's better, but I really liked the set when they first came out with it. So, I mean, maybe I didn't even need to disclose that. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest with you guys. Okay, this is actually kind of flexy, so I'm a little scared. I'm a little sweaty about it. I use a product you paid for. I mean, I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. Let's scuff this stream. Oh my god, Bear, I'm sensing some pretty chaotic energy from you right now. His own board and he's saying let's scuff it. You just lost. Oh, okay. I see. That's where it's coming from. I'm like scarred. I'm never gonna use a WoW stick around a weight ever again. Bakeneko to turn to Bakabreka. Oh my gosh. Oh, did anyone buy the Kiku? Any Kiko buyers? Did anyone try to buy it? So these legends are pretty interesting because they are all caps versus like the DSA Magic Girls, which are all lowercase. That's interesting. Any Moon Tower winners? I did not enter. Well, speaking of Moon Tower, I have to loop Chon switches. Right. So remind me, you need to loop Chon switches. Tell Chan to bless you? I like Chon a lot. Also, I got your message, Renoi. I'll respond to it after stream, just to let you know. I see it and I'll respond after. You like the all caps? Yeah. Oh man. This flexi. Ah, ah. I'm sure it'll be okay. Thought on minks. They're fine so far. You spring swap them? 60 grams? What's their stock spring usually? These kind of look like popus on top. But they're not on the bottom. Are these recolored? Or what's like the selling point of these? Fire keycaps are cap. You didn't play for that though. I actually like keycaps, or it's just the alphas, like no sub legends. I feel like with sub legends, the keyboard gets like a little too busy. Maybe that's a hot take, but I don't like sub legends. That's a very hot take. Uh-oh. I'm about to get the beige or the white on black people coming out to flame me. Sorry, Cuppo. I'm sorry, Cuppo. Ooh, alphas? What set does that? Bliss? These novelties are so cute. And like the awesome thing about DSA is that you can put it pretty much anywhere. Hi, Soy. We're talking about you earlier. You want frog? Is there another frog? There's another frog. Walk? Your sub-legends are almost say. You get to pretend you could type in another language. We're talking about keycap designers, because the designer for EPPT Superstar was here. This set is really cute! Yeah, I do agree with you guys. Don't talk about me? You don't like being talked about? It was a good thing, kind of. I mean, I was shit-talking Dandy for being a turd, but... to be fair, he is a turd. I think like a red right here. You never did get a Zooing keycap? Oh, you didn't get GMK Zooing? I got that from my mom. Well, Dandy could be your turd? Excuse me? Hi, actually, Connor. What's up? Long time no see. My dad still texts and Zooing all the time. Yeah, my mom too. Moment of truth. Oh, Tim was streaming? I did not realize Tim was streaming. You got a smooch from Tim? Nice. You like Nature Witch? Okay, wait. Ah! Okay, I'll show the board after I clean up a little bit. Okay, so this is DSA Nature Witch on the Moment by JJW. Wow. Shiny weight with my grummy fingerprints. The Moment. But we'll do a sound test before we look at it. Sound test time. Typing test time. Keep booty so clean? Yeah, it's like fingerprint magnet. Why so shiny and clear? Because it was a protective cover that I just took off. It is very cute. Very, very cute. Wow! We have a little cord right here. Okay, this isn't my keyboard. This is Bear's before you guys tell me I have clout. This ain't my board. You gotta wear white gloves? Yeah, for real. Okay. Is there a Nature Witch? I don't see one. We'll do... Solar camping? We'll do camping. Okay, give me 1 sec. Oh, hi Forbidden. Missed you today. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Alright, so this is the Moment by JJW, also the designer of Cloudline. We're using a full-size PP plate with Gateron Mink switches, and these are C3 stabs. The keycaps we're using is DSA Nature Witch. You can get them as is, the minks. But, yeah. Wait, you can get them as is, right? There. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Cool. But, yeah. So, Moment, full-size PP play, Gateron Mink such as C3 stabs, DSA, Nature Witch. here are the mods. Alphas. Cool. This is DSA. Alright, so we are back. So yeah, this is the board. I will say that this feels like a lower typing angle, so I would actually not use DSA. I would probably use something that has more of a profile. Yeah. I would say just based off, like, if this board was like slightly higher, like this, I think DSA would have felt really good. But personally, since this is like more flat, like overall, like you can see, so using like flat keycap profile makes it feel like a little weird. But aside from, that's just like the only thing I noticed whenever I was typing on it. Now short it. No. Oh my gosh, this is your board! But yeah, so this is the Moment by JJW. As you can see, it has this very shiny weight on the back. Moment is actually engraved, and there are some like little details on this board. So you can see these like lunar cycles, right? And you can see there's a heart. And then it has like the accent line right here. And this way doesn't go all the way down. It goes about halfway, but it crawls up to the side. Yeah, inside does have a special engraving. So when Bear was talking about shorting it, we actually used the bakeneko PCB and wasn't sure if it would work because the JST cable is a little too far over, so we had to push the wire, and if there was too much flex while pushing down, there's a chance for it to short, but it didn't. Yeah, thank you for sharing this moment. But yeah, this is actually like engraved into the board. And then as for how the case works, you have the 4 screws right here, and then you have to take this weight piece off, and then there are 3 screws. So 1, 2, 3. And then you unscrew those, and then you can take it off. This case has the middle seam. So I think it's pretty interesting with this middle seam, because then this like accent line right here ends up like matching it. So I like that. I think that matches really well with the middle seam. And then if you look at the side, so it is like a flatter keyboard, as you can see. But if you look at the curves, the very curvy board right here, right? So there's the one sharp line right here, but from here it's curve. It is curve. And you can see the middle seam goes through the entire board. And then instead of seeing the front kind of slope off, you see it on the side. And if you look closely, it's actually not like a uniform. Like it gets bigger as you go down. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see it starts out thin and then it slopes down and gets a little wider. So it's kind of like narrowing in like that. But yeah, you don't see that slope on the front, you don't see it on the back. it's on the side only. Yeah, there's just like a lot of little things about this board that make it really cool, I think. But yeah, that's the build. Oh, so you can see here. Oh, so that's really interesting because, okay, so this is cool because on the front of the board, it slopes in towards you, but when you flip it, it slopes upwards the other way. So front goes towards you, and then if you flip it, it goes out that way. Do you see that? So this part slants up towards this way. But if you flip it, this slants towards you. That's pretty cool. Yeah. This is a very small thing I noticed. Yeah. Alright, and that's the build. What do you guys think?